Hello, truth seekers. I am really excited to share with you today the exploration that we did this past Sunday at Unity of Southwestern Pennsylvania, and that is 7 ways to radically transform and empower your life starting today. Know and trust that sometimes even the smallest tweaks in the way that you live your life can make the biggest impact on the results you begin to manifest into your reality. So, the first of the 7 ways is to surround yourself with inspiring people. It's time to let go of the toxic relationships in your life and the people that are incapable of supporting your success. Let them go with love and rise above your own judgment of how you believe they should behave. For example, you may notice that with some people in your life, you feel drained after being with them, or maybe they're just too negative and they're Debbie Downers. Instead, make it your focus to surround yourself with people that feed your desire to grow and expand as a conscious human being. When you set this new and beautiful personal boundary, it is actually amazing how fast new friends and soul family begin to appear. Soul family? What's a soul family? A soul family are those that gather around you in your life, not connected by blood or race, although they could be, but by energy and essence. They bring unconditional love and support at the perfect times and understand and share the same mission and purpose. For you, I am grateful. We are one. And the affirmation for the first way to radically transform your life is I am surrounded by inspiring, soulful, kindred spirits. I invite you to breathe that in. Take a deep breath and just breathe that affirmation in. I am surrounded by inspiring, soulful, kindred spirits. And number 2, don't compare yourself to others. Comparison is the thief of joy. You need to stop and identify the negative self talk that likes to corrode your thinking by telling you that you're not good enough. Stop comparing the bodies, results, and life circumstances of others to yourself because you never actually know what it's like beyond the exterior appearances unless you have walked a mile in another person's moccasins or shoes. The bottom line is you are worthy. And I invite you to breathe in this affirmation I am enough. I am worthy. I am enough. I am worthy. Number 3, learn to say no and feel good about it. One of the hardest things for people is to actually say no because we're usually better at giving than receiving. And it's time. It's time for you to say no because it's totally fine and important for you to honor your time and your energy. The people pleasers have huge trouble saying no because they want to always be liked and appear to be useful. Be yourself. People don't have to like you, and you don't have to care. Let me repeat that. People don't have to like you, and you don't have to care. The bottom line is, not everyone is going to like us, and that's okay. Question: do you like everyone? This might sound a little extreme, but true friends will respect your decision if it's no, no matter what. And the affirmation is I am allowed to say no. And let's breathe that in together. I am allowed to say no. I am allowed to say no. And the fourth way to radically transform your life is to accept help and ask for support when you need it. This too is something that's very difficult for people to do. Again, because we're givers and we want to fake ourselves out and think that we're strong and we can do it ourselves. The bottom line is there's no shame in asking for help or support when you need it. Too often we are too proud or too stubborn to reach out and tell people that we're not actually superhuman. But when you do allow for the space for people to help you, then it not only deepens your connection to others, but it shows the universe that you're willing to trust and let go. This is a powerful, energetic statement that you're ready to manifest your desires. And the affirmation is I am always divinely supported. I invite you to breathe that affirmation in. I am always divinely supported. Breathe that affirmation in again. I am always divinely supported. And the fifth way to radically transform your life is to honor your intuition no matter what. We've all felt that knowing in the pit of our stomach when something just doesn't feel right. You know, in relationships, you might know this as a red flag. When you start paying attention and noticing those red flags, it's time. It's time to move on and honor your intuition. On the flip side of this, you might have felt the full force of alignment and a big giant yes when something does feel right. The key point is to remember is to hone and honor you and your intuitive faculties. Well, how do you do that? The more you allow your heart to be guided by what you feel intuitively, this will strengthen that muscle and make it more accurate when you really need it most. The best thing to do is to take baby steps and start saying yes to your intuition and those little nudgings about the go this way, don't go that way, because the more you use it and the more you begin to realize how true it really is, the sharper it becomes. And the sixth way to radically transform your life and empower yourself today is to care about what you put in and on your body. It's incredibly important that we nourish our bodies with foods that are good for us and that we educate ourselves about how and where our food is grown. Try to eat produce that's in season, and of course, preferably organic, and avoid processed junk food. If it's in a box, or in a jar, or in a can, stay away from it. Try to eat fresh fruits and vegetables as much as you can. Examine the chemicals that you use on a daily basis, such as soap, makeup, toothpaste, and make great choices that won't fudge up your system with toxicity. And the affirmation is I am a person that honors the temple my soul lives in. Breathe that affirmation in. I am a person that honors the temple my soul lives in. And the seventh of these 7 ways to empower ourselves and transform our lives today is to be still and present at least a full few times a day. What does that mean to be still and present at least a few times a day? Many of us spend our lives living in the past, reliving old wounds, reliving some of the experiences, especially the unpleasant ones that we've had in the past. Or we're thinking about what we're going to do tomorrow, what we're going to do for vacation, what we're going to shop for this coming weekend. And the bottom line is the best way to experience God is in the present moment. This is where the magic is. This is where God is. And so it's so important to take a few moments to be still and present at least a few times a day. And the way you do that is to just sit still and take a few slow and deep breaths. It's the slow and deep breaths, both the inhale and the exhale, that help to calm our bodies and also calm our mind. Put away your phone and try to be pleasant and sit in stillness for at least 5 minutes every day. If you have a cell phone, check set your cell phone to go off in an hour and take a few minutes when the cell phone goes off to sit and just pay attention to your breath. Or maybe you'd like to do an affirmation like, I am at peace. I am at peace. I am relaxed. I am at peace. And then after you do that for a few minutes, reset your cell phone to go off in an hour again. You'll notice that by taking some be still and present moments throughout the your day will go smoother. You'll be able to make thoughtful decisions and you'll have more patience. Let go of any thoughts. Watch them float around and focus on your breath. This is where the whole magic of the universe can be found when you are still and surrender to the miracle of the present moment. And the affirmation is I am still, I am here, I am now. And breathe in this affirmation together. I am still, I am here, I am now. I am still, I am here, I am now. Remember this, my friends. The universe is magic. The universe is love. And the universe is you. So I invite you to go forth today and the rest of the week knowing that you are loved just the way you are, and you have the power to radically transform your life and empower yourself now. And so I invite you to move forward and do that. And may you have a God inspired week.